and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexandria, or you can just call me Alex, whichever one works, honestly. So today I decided that I wanted to go over some of the things that I use as an adult with braces. This is a little bit more detailed. I did make a TikTok on this, but I feel like there's nothing wrong with having a longer form video about this. So let's just get through it together and look through our options and just, this is just the stuff that I use. So I'm open to anything else. So if you have like any other tips and tricks or any other products you use, I am more than happy to like take it, or we just share it amongst ourselves so we help each other out. So, all right, the first thing that I use is a manual toothbrush. I don't have like a specific brand, but I seem to be gearing more towards like Colgate or Crest. But I like to use the manual toothbrush in medium. So that is what I use. I like it. I like the bristles. I'm just gonna open this one. But you can see it has all that, and it has a little tongue scrubber. But I have something else for that. But you can see the detail in the toothbrush. So yeah. Put that on back. For toothpaste, I like using Arm & Hammer's Advanced White. The only reason why I'm even using whitening-esque products is because I eat a lot of food. Everybody eats a lot of food. I am slowing down on drinking tea, but when I do, I don't want to stain my teeth too much, because I'm pretty sure when they take the braces out, I'm gonna have like it's obviously gonna be like the after effects of you wearing braces. So I'm just trying to not necessarily avoid it, but just do my best with trying to keep up with my teeth being somewhat white. I'm not looking for like bleach white. I just want a healthy white. So I like using Arm & Hammer. I like that my breath feels absolutely fresh. My mouth feels absolutely fresh. So this is a pretty good favorite. They also have a peroxide version that I liked, but I'm tried and true with the original. So that is what I use. And then let's see. Oh, mouthwash. Boom. My wife put me onto this one, but this is the Crest Glamorous White, or the 3D White Glamorous White version. I think they have like 2 other versions, but I definitely love this one. I do. I've also tried, actually, you know what? Let me just put a list of items that I tried on this side. So I'll put a list of them and what I think. Honestly, tried and true, I'm sticking with what I have, but if there's anything else that, you know, any other bracket wearers have, then please, by all means, give it to me. Okay? Flossing is hell. It's nobody's favorite, but it must be done. I just got a simple little Walgreens floss or dental tape, mint flavored. And then I have the little threaders. I call them reachers in the TikTok, but these are threaders. Essentially what you do, I'm gonna demonstrate. You just take one, your dentist, or they're not your dentist, they are your orthodontist, excuse me. Your orthodontist should give you like wax and thread, but you take this little thread right here, okay, and you just open this up, okay. Oh, hold on, there we go. Okay, so you kind of just put it through the loop, and then you take the threader and you put it in between your bracket right here. You just put it in between, you slip it through, and then you'll be able to floss that way, the proper way. And yes, you do it with each and every single tooth. But it's worth it, because that means you won't have cavities. That means your teeth are going to be healthy, your gums are going to be healthy. It's just annoying, but you got to do it. You got to do it. You got to do it. The next thing that I use is a tongue scraper. I love this thing. I got it from Shein. You can get it from anywhere, honestly, but I got mine from Shein, and it's the same quality. It's steel. That's what you want, but you just take it and you scrape your tongue pretty good, get all that nasty gunk off of there, and your breath will be even more fresh. But there's a tongue scraper. Like I said, you can find it anywhere, but I got mine from Shein. And another thing that I use is this little mirror right here. So I can, like, just like the dentist or the dentist would use. And you just kind of want to see what's going on in there. You know, make sure you miss anything. Make sure you don't have any surprises. But this was given by my orthodontist. You can request it. You can buy it, honestly. But it's nice when they give you stuff. Oh, I didn't even notice that on there there's like a ruler or measurements. I didn't know that. I want to learn how to what? I gotta learn how to use this properly. But yeah. The next thing that I use is wax. Dental wax. Again, your orthodontist or dentist should be able to give you some orthodontic wax. If you need some more, I got mine from Walgreens, or I just asked them for a little bit more. But this stuff, and I got it mint flavor, so that way I can extend the freshness of my breath. But it's a cute little and I'm trying to open it without breaking a nail. And you just, you break it up. Well, that's done for. You just break it up and you put it where your brackets are just ripping and shredding your flesh, essentially. Don't worry, I have another one. This is a cute little box though. Ooh, this is really cute. But yeah, you just carry it around and you just, I'm so sad. I dropped it. I can't believe I dropped it. That was so funny. You roll it around and then you stick it where it actually hurts. And then it'll give your scraping, the shredding of your flesh, it'll give it time to heal. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but when it happens, it's just so annoying. But right now I'm good. I don't need to use the wax, but I will say I've used the wax like a few times out of the couple of months. Every time I have to like change my brackets and stuff. The next thing that I have is a water flosser. I love this thing so much. It's by Waterpik. So this one's by Waterpik. Of course, you can get it from like Philips. You can get the Walmart brand. It doesn't matter. I have the handheld portable one where I can just charge it. There's different models, but I prefer this one because, less clutter for me. I don't like to have clutter on my bathroom counter. But this thing works. I have 2 modes to it. So it's like the regular one and then the strong one if you want it to actually like get the stuff out your teeth. I'm not going to say that this replaces flossing. It doesn't. But I feel like it's like a nice extra tool to have. I like you could switch it out and stuff. I have another one somewhere. You could position it however you want to on this. Oops. Ooh! We having a day today. Okay. We could switch it around depending on the angling that I'd like. I like that you can use it, it's sturdy. So I like that. What I like to do is add a little bit of mouthwash to it just to add a little bit of freshness. I still swish with the mouthwash, obviously, but I like to just, get in between the teeth with it, in between the brackets, all that good stuff. But I love this water floss badly. Like, you gonna have to take it from my hands. I love this thing really bad. It wasn't expensive, to be honest with you. It was a nice investment, I will say. It's a nice investment. I don't know what this little thing is called. I'm gonna look it up and then put it on the screen, I promise you. But it's good to get in between, right here, in between the little wires and stuff. I need to start packing it in my purse. Yeah, I definitely need to start packing this in my purse because when we do go out, and I don't have this little thing, I'm stuck with food and I have to swish it around water and stuff. That's weird. So I like this little thing. I started using it not too long ago, and it just helps getting in between the wires in case you got food and other things stuck in your teeth. So that helps pretty much well. That is all the basic essentials that I use when it comes to braces. Again, if anybody has any extra tips, tricks, let me know. Tell everybody, share it with everybody in the comments, because we're in this together. We're adults with braces. It's a whole nother ball game. So yeah.